Champion, we are here. I got my guest. Y'all can introduce yourself again.
You know Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast, your boy France.
Okay.
Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast, your boy Bad Money, North Philadelphia.
Champion, Jay Black. That's the crew I'm repping.
I hope they know you, right?
Yeah, I hope so, man. They be forgetting me sometimes. But Crack Liberty Battle League, Motown Mayhem, Motown Philly Mayhem, excuse me. Bill Collector versus A Ward. Thank y'all for reaching out. But with this battle, there's some things we got. I got the Bible. You know I got the Bible. I beat you with the Bible. You heard about the Bible. I've been scrapping with the Bible, and I've been about the Bible. Shout out to
we kept that.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
But how y'all feel about this battle?
I love this battle.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is one of the top style clashes of the year.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who would expect these two opponents, for one, to be battling each other in the first place? And then two, for this battle to turn out as good as it did, and then for A Ward to come to the city of Philadelphia and rock a small room the way he did. You know what I mean? Like, going into it, I thought this might be a tough battle for A Ward, battling in that type of environment. The battle took place in a place called Mill Creek. You know what I'm saying? I've seen, you know, a lot of different events there. Shout out our brother Program V, who's actually in the building for this event. You know what I mean? This was a good battle, man.
Okay. You love this battle?
I love this battle, man. A-Ward set himself as a bucket list battle, so the respect is high. And I pay attention to when battle rappers say that, especially guys that haven't had these big names on their catalog yet, because it's like, okay, if you have this much respect for this guy, when you get him, I'm expecting you to give me a great performance. Right. You can't say classic because it takes two to tango. Yeah. You can't control what Bill Collector does. But on your side, I'm expecting something really great, and they both delivered, in my opinion.
I thought this battle was dope. You know, I wasn't expecting half of what I saw. You know what I mean? And listen, man, I know you battle rappers be like, oh, technical, oh, bar for bar, bar for bar, bar for bar, but I like to be entertained, and Bill Collector is at the top of the list of entertaining people in battle rap.
Facts.
So I have to watch anything Bill Collector does. I don't care where he battles, what league he battles on, and when he moves around with the super duper scope. I'm like this to the computer now. I gotta see all of it. I gotta see all of it. You know what I mean? A Ward. The Four Horsemen are consistent. Like, have they choked this year at all? Any one of them?
Three of them choked once.
Huh?
Three of them
choked. Oh, yeah, against Luke Castro?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Damn. But the battle didn't drop yet, so they didn't know that. They didn't know that.
I was critical of him on that. So I remember, but
it's
still the time.
Okay.
Other than that, they are consistent. Though.
Yeah, they're consistent.
They're very consistent.
I don't think they even had like a lackluster round. I'm not just saying an amazing round, but I don't think any one of them all throughout the year, from Saga to Loso.
And they'll go on the road.
Yeah.
They have no problem going on the road.
And they go wherever, and they battle wherever.
I think the Four Horsemen have definitely established themselves as a factor in the battle rap culture. I mean, Saga had a comeback year. A Ward stepped up his year, you know, from last year. A Ward had a great year last year, and he's just continued to excel, as well as, you know, Loso and Street Hymns, you know. So Street Hymns is the one, you know, who's kind of like
a little more low key.
He's got, you know,
pull it together, man. I'm gonna say it. Come on, Street Hymns. I'm gonna call you Street Songs. Pull it together, man. What you doing? You see your man's out here every other week, and then when the name to be brought up, man. Pull it together. But yeah, I know the Four Horsemen for consistency. I wasn't expecting anything less from A Ward. If he's on a card or in a battle, I'm expecting him to be on 100. Even versus Poe Rich, I felt like he did really good too. So let's get into the first round. How y'all feeling? Talk to me.
It was smart, man. He starts off his first 10 bars, says, all right, I'm in a different environment. I got to get these guys rocking with me.
Yeah.
Most people know you one of my favorites, Bill. The battle's on my bucket list. Let's be known out there, right?
Yeah.
I remember telling the D's and the E's. I got the F, get off my back, I'm a G. That joint was classic. Yeah. I always wonder why he left out the first 3 letters. I guess I got to show him why BC comes after. Woo!
Back! I got the Bible. You know I got the Bible.
That was wild.
Fire. I see.
He got him started off right there, off rip, and then he keeps going. Said he had an idea he needed to ran by me. Then I got the Bill Collector call, you know, scam likely.
Yeah.
He had the line make Bill quit at halftime. Vontae Davis.
Oh!
And there's been other people who tried to, use the Vontae Davis thing, but I think this year, it applied perfectly to A Ward's opponent in the way he
That's
set
the
it up.
first time it's ever been done in the NFL, correct?
Yeah. quit at
Shannon Sharp was
halftime.
going like, he's like, I've never seen that done anyway. Like, when Molly, I can't believe that. Like, so yeah. Skip. I've never seen that out there. Yeah, but I think I had an all talk aside like
Conway statements.
So you don't got to deal with bill collectors when you can pay up front.
Let's get to whatchamacallit, what he said about the whole St. Louis situation. He said you hit John with the super duper scope from Japan.
Yeah.
You couldn't reach St. Louis with the super duper scope.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's a good point.
He said, "This is a style clash. I agree. Fire. Trash." It was just entertaining all the way through, and he found out how to find a perfect blend of like haymaker, bar. Let me clown you, name flip.
Yeah.
Haymaker. It wasn't just straight like punch like everybody else do.
Structure.
Take notes of round structure.
Structure.
Definitely. I mean, like the everything you say fake, you not real. Wait, no, everything you say fake because they're not real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He got into that for like a couple bars. Instead of turning up the cheek, you just gave him the whole noggin.
It
Hayward did his thing.
It was
Hayward did
strong
his
first round.
thing. Very good first
Hey,
round.
Bill Clinton was watching it like, oh, I gotta kind of turn up now.
Yeah.
Like he was nodding the whole time. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So what y'all have for bill collecting the first?
Bill Clinton.
I want to see how y'all rate this. Like who judge? How y'all?
Judges
Yeah,
battle?
yeah. How y'all
Yeah.
got one? The round ones.
I couldn't even get the super duper skull popping at you. I got to thinking, well, damn. Oh, Press Mafia.
I started cracking up when he said that. I'm like, where did that come from?
Like, is that a way of advice? Is that a method of life? Like,
But
Oh,
I think
my
was Prez supposed to be on that card? I can't remember. Via probably jump in the comments and remind me, but I think Prez might have, supposed to be on that
no,
card.
he wasn't booked on it, but
Wasn't?
He was on the flyer, but I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe the Prez Mafia situation was like,
I think
Because he had a
Around that
couple
time.
no shows of in Philly, so that's probably why the next
That's
line.
why, like,
the next
I'm trying
line
to
is I
remember
ran
if he was on
off
the
on the
card.
plug twice, so that's probably the two no shows in Philly.
Yeah.
right.
I ran off on the plug twice. Went underground, bug life, Tupac, strapped across the stomach, thug life. I got to thinking, Bill, give me one mic, special ed kid around Christmas.
Christmas, like
I'm dumb nice. Oh. Woo. And you know what?
I'm still Christmas
Real
shopping.
quick, you did something.
So like that affected me.
You did something when you said that line. You like wiggled your shoulders, right?
Yeah.
And Bill Clinton did that a lot in the battle, and it kind of like gives a little extra like boost to the delivery.
Yeah.
And you memorize it's like muscle memory. When you start saying these lines, you gotta like move the way he
Exactly.
says it, and that's
Exactly.
it's hypnotizing almost.
Yeah.
That's why Bill's been so entertaining this year. Like it's really been like a comeback year for Bill, so to speak. He doesn't necessarily have a lot of names on his resume, so to speak, this year. I think the most reputable name he got on his resume this year is QP. That's another great battle. But this was a year, for Bill to like turn up and be entertaining. Like Noah's Ark, double the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like the Christian rap, y'all really believe it? He out of shots, and then he get an extra clip from Jesus.
Gun bars. Y'all believe it? He out of shots and gets an extra clip from Jesus. Hey, talk to this motherfucker. Talk to him.
No, this line had me cracking up crazy. It said, I don't do the Arby's, bitch. What's the roast beef
Beef about.
Double precision. That's hell of a vision. I gotta charge Noah's Ark. That's double the chicken.
Yeah.
That's creative. Like what? I would have never thought of this.
Best line from Bill in the second was like,
Right.
couple bucks get you to sing. He a jukebox. 2 3s under his lid. He a shoebox. The square with the hole in the top. He the juice box. So like the way Bill is just setting up and projecting, his flow and whatnot, like it was crazy.
Yeah.
He goes like 8 bars in that same rhyme pattern with the same OTs, and it's like the filler bar. It just performed so well. It was a good first round too. He responded very well. I had Award edge in the first round though.
Hayward in his first round.
Yeah, Award had a little bit more better material, better content. Bill had a better delivery, and
I think that might be what got me over. What got Bill over for me in the first round, more so his delivery, and he rapped a little bit longer than A-Ward. You know what I'm saying? So I had more to go from. Whereas those if I'm looking at the first round, and I'm thinking like, all right, whose lines am I going to look for more in the first round? Whose lines can I remember off the top from the first? I'm going to think Bill's. Even though A-Ward has some crazy lines, I like the way Bill's structure to his round was.
Bill sometimes has those lines that get slept on too.
Yeah.
Like he says, Ward, AI hang time in the back of your head. It's like you unprepared in class, how you asking for lead. And they didn't really like jump for that.
I
Everything else.
lived that for real. Yeah. I had a slight edge to Bill in the first round on entertainment factor.
I'm not mad at it.
I don't think Bill Collector was more structured. I think A Ward all three was more structured than Bill, but the line's just like
That Arby's line, man, it might have been for me. You know what I'm saying?
You know, him being unorthodox in that round, like, kind of made me give it to him a little bit. But I about a second.
Second round.
A Ward rebuttals the jukebox, am I mistaken?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it wasn't a crazy rebuttal, but it was good enough.
It was good like enough. The fact that you punch back with something.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Like immediately.
It's extra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was one of Bill's hardest lines
Mm-hmm.
in that first round. He does the Bill Collector impersonation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He said, I can see you as a main stage headliner.
Main event.
Every Gates of the Garden card for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? It's crazy because it relates to Bill because
all his big performances
has been on
Gates of the Garden
this year. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all better shake Dre Dennis hand when y'all get a chance, man.
I'll definitely do
He's
it.
been helping out a lot of people this year, you know what I mean? So
when he impersonated Bill Collector looked at it like, that was pretty good. The whole they ain't nothing sweet about the brown in the moon pie. Bill was like, yeah, you're right, ain't nothing sweet about the moon pie. It worked out. What other lines?
He had the Poison Ivy joint.
Yes.
He had Send It Back wrapped in plastic. It's the collector's edition.
Mm-hmm.
He's beating me's harder than finding the lid for the Tupperware. Somebody stole that at Smack Volume 3 this weekend, by the way.
Yeah.
But
I think about it. I said I heard that already.
I couldn't think of who said it.
He's standing right. He said it's me. I'm like, yeah, it was you. That's you.
You want to give me the ad-libs for this?
You give me. You want to give me? You want me?
You want to give me the ad-libs? So you're going to need a Lux verse. Verb who? Surf quotes.
what?
Enes what man?
What?
Marv Beard and Surf choke.
What?
All the Super Saiyans, the cadence, you can insert jokes.
Damn!
More arms brings to the worship service with church folk.
Damn!
Well, you know when Enes's what man is going crazy for you, it's like, alright, I'm cooking right now.
It's crazy. I think they had the perfect, like, you know, the backgrounds of the battles be some of the most entertaining, you know what I mean, as well as, like, we go to battles that we love for, like, you know, the crowd reaction as well. And I don't know, man, the way everybody was placed in the battle and reacting and stuff like that, it was a great atmosphere for this battle to be in, you know what I mean?
I agree.
Alright. Bill Collector second. How I feel about that one?
No, a turn-up round for Bill Collector. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have the whole thing, but I wrote this down.
A lot of good rhyming.
Devil to signify the heat level. How did that start?
When I say double bar, I'm not talking about...
Here we go. Yep.
When I say double bar, I'm not talking about the tree double.
Mm-hmm.
I'm simply using the reference to signify my heat level.
Fire.
He said, never Bill kill a can, no pink Range Rover. Today your brother Cannon's 47 days sober.
Yeah.
You can tell him right now, no way sober. You know what I mean?
I'm unflushable. I'm straight floater. He kept going with that same rhyme pattern over and
You
over.
want me to cook his whole birth cake with no baked soda? You know what I'm saying? The way he's dancing around the stage and all that, like.
Close the mouth on the kids. I go Drake on.
Show a little or no interest. I'm a bank loan. Millie Rock and her Frankenstein a Harlem Shake on her. She tried to run me in public. I act like I ain't know her. Like, baby, we can work it out. Then Billy blanks on her.
Then he had I take a grown man to school, Billy Madison. I send a young whore for a profit, Mary Magdalene. Like, it's crazy.
I let her ring twice, then leave like I'm James Posey. Let a fast break to the bucket, let hit the lane open.
Billy was cooking.
He was cooking, but it wasn't enough.
I don't think so. I think A Ward definitely took the second round
in
clear.
the second round. That structure, that consistency of material is always going to work in the battle rapper's favor. You know what I mean? So the entertainment factors, you know, it doesn't spill over all the way throughout the battle. You're going to need to be a tactician.
Yeah, at one point they almost kind of started sleeping on him. He even said it. Like, they sleeping, and he's like, oh, that's all right. And
They're not sleeping.
And
They're not sleeping. It's just,
I wait,
you
man.
know what I mean? If I eat the same donut 3 times,
If the energy was there for the first 3 rounds, it can't be asleep.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't
Bill
landing.
had a tough time with the crowd. Not necessarily a tough time with the crowd, but more so like while Bill was rapping, like it was a lot of extra stuff going on
There was
in
a
the
little-
crowd. Like in the first round, he had to go, yo, the infamous hold it down. I'm catching a body. Like that might be my ad lib of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot. That, you know, it's not necessarily a bar. But definitely A Ward clearly in the second round.
To me, like A-Ward, if you compare it like to boxing, feel like Bill Collector's throwing the jab effectively but if you keep throwing the jab, there's no one to block it. A-Ward is jab, body, uppercut, clinching this side and clinching so A-Ward. Third round, how y'all feel?
A-Ward comes out with the, he said what he said, but what happened? God silenced him mid-round.
Yeah, fire.
1 battle, 2 battle, 3 battles, 4.
Galore, yeah.
Bill, you out here doing battles galore.
What's the matter, Bill? You poor? The people you renting your furniture be knocking loud at your door?
I just locked in a 1 round that I can have it tomorrow. Bill, don't you got a battle tomorrow? Because Bill had a battle the next day.
What are you on a battling tour? What are you on a battling tour? And if you notice, he's also still mimicking him a little bit, and he did the same thing like Bill does. Like Bill said the same rhyme for like 8 bars.
Right.
He did that for like a good 6-7 bars straight through. You can tell A-Ward's a really big Bill Collector fan, like the way he kind of like digested his material and then threw it back at him.
Mm-hmm.
Angles, approach.
Then he had the
structure.
The BC era.
Things that happened in the BC era. What? And I mentioned City, Clean, Raw, and JC rappers from BC era.
BC era. I also mentioned rappers from the BC era. It's crazy, man. Money Laundering, I watched Clean Paper and Bill. I had something for Press Mafia, but that's something I'm a little bit on the fence about.
Yeah, since he fell off.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Heavy spender run up on Bill. Like, A-Ward was cooking, in that 3rd round.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I gotta interrupt the interview. The review here. A-Ward, we need to see you in front of those guys, man. I don't know what the negotiations are like, you know what I mean? But I need to see you in front of, because you've been doing good all year, man. Like, I just need it. I seen you versus Cortez, obviously. Would prefer somebody a little better than Poe Rich, but I still thought Poe Rich brought it. But I need to see you versus those guys. You know what I mean? So, work on that, please. Because a lot of this material can be, used elsewhere, you know what I mean? And I feel like it still be effective, super effective.
I do think it's a little unfortunate though. The best part of the 3rd round, the BC era line, when we talk about Lions Den, all the guys from Bill Collector's era. If you're a new battle rap fan, you probably won't catch it. And it was the best line of the entire battle. Since we're all nostalgic fans, we're like, we love this line. If somebody watching it over the last 3 to 5 years, they're probably like, huh?
That's why I said for the new fans, it's not a bad thing that you're here, and that's not me like putting you down.
So I think it's the point we break it down in a sense.
I'm just saying, dude, go check the history, like check things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely be able to understand more backstories to things that people say if you go back and do your research on the battles. Battle rap has been here, for a long time, and definitely this era of battle rap has been here for going on 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it would benefit some of you guys who are newer fans to go back and look at some old battles and older battle rappers. That way you can get a scheme or a punchline a little bit better than you would just waiting for a battle to drop.
I promise you, there's a bar you don't get. Like, I think we just want to stop doing that. I might interject from the battle for a second, but if a new fan doesn't understand something, this is the perfect opportunity for us as more seasoned guys who've been analyzing battles for years.
Yeah.
Teach them.
Okay.
Educate them.
Teachable moment.
Put them in position to find out information in history, because battle rap history is hard to find already as it is. Yeah. So it's like, oh, what's the Lions Den? What's this era? What's that? We're not gonna be like, you never watched Lions Den? You're not a real fan. They're trying to become a fan.
Yeah. So I'm gonna refer you to Lord of Lux and Mookie and the Lions Den.
We're the degenerates to spend 10,000 plus hours on this.
Yeah.
I would expect somebody to spend 10,000 plus hours on this.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand how happy I'm pretty sure everybody at this table is that their last event of the year has happened, because we have put a lot of brain power, time, and dedication into this year, the battle rap with us. So I'm glad that the year slowed down.
I always thought new fans was a myth until like honestly, if I go back to the kitchen right now, they're like, yo, Jay Black copying off somebody. Like that could be right. I'm not lying to you, I'm dead serious. I did a voiceover that said Jay Black. I was doing voiceovers in 2013. Like, they're real though. New fans are real. It's crazy.
Bill Collector's 3rd.
How you feel about it?
It was just as good too, man. Dark Knight's this Joker be preaching all my scripts done well. Dark Knight, hit him with the Batman, and then I make this Christian Bale.
But he white, so when he ran, he slipped and fell. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard Christian Bale thing a whole bunch of times now.
But
I like how he did it, but
I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he did it with the. But when he white, so when he ran,
But it wasn't.
I gave him a pass.
But that wasn't over though. It still kept going. The 901 pre-dialed his phone and came equipped to tell. Cross me, I wish you would. I get you nailed. Kept it going.
Yeah.
I like how he opened up the round like. Out of all the Jesus niggas, you top 3, homie. That last round, I ain't choke, homie. Your brother Cannon called, I ain't got no coke on. I mean, he was entertaining. That's what we're saying about Bill Collector and his content this year, man. Like, he's been so entertaining to watch. You know what I mean? And this battle was just so good. You know what I mean? He said, I give him 3 of them things from the Steel. He Chef Trez Mafia. Said, God didn't deliver you, Ward. You did your own though. Oh, man.
I mean, I will say this, though. I gave the second and third to A-Ward. You know what I mean? I just liked the overall package. And I feel like A-Ward, his approach is more damaging. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be entertained, but to damage your opposition, I feel like A-Ward did a better job of that.
Yeah, I'm going to edge A-Ward in a very, very debatable battle. I think that can go either way because more so content-wise, you know what I'm saying, the way A-Ward structured his rounds, I liked a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though Bill's rounds could have applied more so to anybody. You know what I mean? That he was battling that would have been standing in front of him. But he did have a lot of stuff directed at A-Ward. But when I go back and look at this battle, I'm going to go back for both of their material.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think, I'm not putting a C word on this. You know what I'm saying? But I think if I go back and watch this battle in a couple years, I'll get the same feeling that, you know, I got from right now. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a classic, but it's definitely like a great battle. You know
It's
what I mean?
one of those battles that moving forward, like let's say 3 years from now, you talk about A-Ward, somebody's like, who's that? Go watch his Bill Collector battle.
Right.
You know?
And this is definitely like, this could be a battle that if I'm introducing somebody to battle rap as well, that I will let them watch because of the versatility of how Bill Collector's the street dude and A-Ward's the Christian guy. And this is, you know, how their worlds, you know, clash or whatever.
And that's the thing, too, with battle rap. You know what I mean? It shows the preference from the inner crowd to the outer crowd. Like, I introduce people to battle rap all the time. Like, yo, check out Hip and Holler versus Arsenal. And they come back to me like, what you thought? Arsenal got this. He was far more than a lot you not. I'm telling you, try it out. Try it out a few times.
Okay, what battle do you guys introduce people to? Like, you use that one?
I use that one. I mean,
I do Hitman versus excuse me. I do Hitman versus Averb every time.
Yeah,
that's pretty tough.
My kids have even seen Hitman versus Averb.
It's a pretty tough one to start.
Yeah, cause you gotta know the backstory and the history of certain matches.
I put them in a real nostalgic battle. I put them with Iron and Math, and they love Iron and Math instantly. And it's also short.
Arsenal and Conceited is another one.
Yeah, it's a really good one too.
But so I'm thinking like if I give this battle to like a random person, like yo, just go on watching, just watch it for 30 minutes or whatever. They probably come back with Bill Collector as a winner.
Fact.
Just saying.
That's very true.
Yeah. So, but I have A-Ward. Just make it clear.
Yeah, I think it's a clean.
Edge and A-Ward. I mean, there might be times I watch this battle and I might say Bill Collector won.
Yeah.
You know
I got A-Ward 2-1.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
With that being said, champion.